Hello everyone and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program. Still not up in the air, I know. I know. Every time I end the video I do a little bit more fiddling, and every time I do a little bit more fiddling what I end up with is the realization that the object in question will not work the way we want it to. I know, it's terrible. I don't know what to do with myself, but it's the truth. It just doesn't want to cut it. It doesn't want to work for it. It's like, nope, not gonna do it. The problem we're having this time, apart from the fact that I can't stack decoupler. No, I need a flat decoupler like this. The problem we're having this time is the fact that the device is the engine. Let's go ahead and do that. The device in question, the engine in question, is not working for us because it's not being powered properly. And I guess I could build it like this and that would be fine. So yeah, we'll go ahead and build it like this. We can build it backwards a little bit, I think. Yeah, the one engine, the one electric engine, unfortunately is taking three large, when I say large I mean the large modded thermal generators, in order to do what we needed to do these things. And they generate 2.4 electrical charge per second. That is no good. That is no good. So we still have the original design on hand, but what I'm thinking about doing is potentially designing a self-reliant engine, and perhaps even placing 2 of those on the ship itself. And I mean, this is a gigantic battery. I mean, if we wanted to, we could. Oop, nope. Well, we are going to need a battery. Stop that. We are going to need a battery, so I guess I could use the battery that was included. So we have the battery, and it's got 4,000 units of power. That's a lot of power, both to use and to charge. But it's got 4,000 units of power. Not a big fan of the texture, but, you know, cute is what cute is, and people aren't required to follow the standard Kerbal design. So, because of that, because of how much power this thing uses, I was thinking about something like this. I guess we could just do 2. One on top, one on bottom, like that. We would have to strut it to something, so it would be like, it'd be connected somewhat like this. I just want one. Like that, so it'd be like strutted to something on the side there. So we'll do that just for shows. And then I don't think I can connect this way. Oop. Yeah, we'll just do that, because that's all we really need. So yeah, we're going to try this out and see how this fares power-wise. Well, actually, we have the numbers. We have the numbers. We don't even have to test it. We have the numbers. So let's take a look at the numbers. Electric charge is 1.8 a second. I'm assuming that's maximum charge under a light source. And it weighs 0.01, which is nice, but at the same time, 45 a minute, 1.8 a second. See, these ones generate so much more, but then it becomes an issue. How many of these would we need? It's starting to look like a real engine at this point. Yeah, let's check that out. Let's actually try to make this thing look like a real engine and see if we can get it. When I say real engine, I mean like old school, right? Like the piston heads? Totally awesome. Okay, we're gonna do that, and then we're going to set... I'm having an idea, and it's a really stupid idea, and I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna do it because I'm feeling silly today. Okay, wrong way. Yeah, there we go. And then connect. Can you connect underneath, little guy? You can't, can you? Yeah, it won't let me connect underneath. Oh well, it was worth a shot. To do this, well, we can do it this way. I need a decoupler, please. Decoupler, please. Thank you. And then the that, and then this can just connect to. Oh, just 4. No, really, just 4, please. Okay, so we'll try that. And it's gonna be very silly, I know, but it's the way we're going to do it. So, there we go. Yeah, so we're gonna test out how long this basically whether or not these will power this without overtaxing this, is basically what this is doing. This would require a major design change on our current flyer, our current balloon, which I really like our current balloon, I really do, but if the Kerbal car can make it to the destination faster than the balloon can, then the balloon becomes pointless. And I do understand that balloons are kind of pointless. You know, dirigibles aren't meant to go fast, but if I can get it to go across land up high, even slightly faster than the Kerbal car, then we've made a dent. Plus, it's fun, and you know, that's what this is all about. So we're going to test this. We're going to call it Test Engine. Test Engine. And then we're only going to do a couple of tests here, because if I can't get it to work like this, this is about as high of overkill as I'm willing to go. So if we can't get it to work like this, then it's not going to. And we're going to have to figure out something else to do. Plus, this is probably going to be really heavy, now that I think about it. Our whole craft was 6 tons. If this thing is over that, then we've done something very, very, very wrong. 4 tons for the engine by itself. Ouch. Yeah, so that's going to take a little bit of work. So that would be 8 tons for 2 engines if we wanted to go with 2 engines. And then what, like another 3 or 4 tons, so 12 tons total for our aircraft. And we don't know how much our balloon's going to be able to carry above the 6 or so tons we currently have, especially in Duna atmosphere. So there's a lot of numbers we're just throwing out the window to get an engine to work at a higher rate of functionality. But we have to try it out, right? Exactly. So we're going to test this out. I will see you out there on the launch pad where we're testing out this little engine. And then if that doesn't work, we're absolutely going to take what we have into space. So I will see you on the launch pad. Alright everybody, here we are out on the launch pad once again. We're going to be testing our engine, so let's go ahead and turn her on and then throttle her up. Okay, so that's minimum throttle. We know absolutely that that won't be using any battery power. Let's go ahead and throttle up even more. Okay, that's about where 3 would take us. Actually, 3 takes us a little bit higher. I guess we could just max it out and see if it starts to drain. Okay, not bad. Going okay. Oh, there it is. So 6 gets us to roughly where? Half? A semi-efficient burn at half. 6 gets us roughly to half. Whew, that is not good at all. But hey, you know what? We came here to do something funny. So there we go. I wanted to try it. I wanted to see if it would work, and it does. Don't know how high it'll go. We'll just let it fly up, straight up, because it doesn't look like drag's going to take it in any direction other than straight up, which is awesome. We're just going to let it drain out the battery. Since it's not a winged device, it will not fly sideways, so just kind of messing around with it. So yeah, 6 of these at 4 tons gets us to half power. In order to match the speed of the Kerbal car, we have to get at least 3/4 power, if not higher. At that point, the whole balloon tilts backwards and the efficiency becomes iffy. I guess for that reason, the balloon may not be the best for long-range reconnaissance missions. I don't know, it may be different on Duna, it may not be. But because of that, we are going to have to change how we do things. And apparently apparently 2,000 feet is as high as this thing's able to go before it starts to lose out the ability to lift. Hopefully we won't have that problem on Duna. I know the atmosphere is thinner there. I wonder if it's that thin. Hard to say, actually. So airspeed, status, shutdown, close intake, flow. Okay, it's working, I guess. It's just, hopefully it works where we need it to. It's actually hovering. It's just sitting here hovering. We're like hovering at about yeah, 3,300 meters. That is interesting that it's doing. It's eventually going to roll over though. It is very interesting that it actually hovers. So we have discovered a hover device. We have created a hover device. That may be something we'll have to look into later as sort of a fun thing. But for now, yeah, we're just gonna have to take our chances, I guess, to get this thing to do what we need it to do what we want it to do, and get it over to Duna, and hopefully it'll do exactly what we want it to do. So let's go ahead and take what we have and get it to where we want it to go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, it will not fly, because once you're like angled over, it does not want to fly. And unfortunately, no matter how high throttled up you are, you probably won't. I don't know. Could you land with this thing? Oh, probably not. I don't know, would I take an electric motor to an atmospheric planet and land with it? That would be an interesting thought, I think. Is that even possible? Are we doing this right now? This is happening, apparently. This is very interesting. Okay, so another learning thing here, where we have just determined that you can, in fact, at least partially, attempt a landing in light atmosphere. Or in regular atmosphere on Duna, even. It takes a little bit of work, though, and I'm not working with landing gears, so who knows. Boom. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, something new. So, a little test there. Unfortunately, this engine is not feasible for what we want. We will have to go with the other engine. We may change up the battery so we have more battery. I don't know. Well, we might figure that out. But for now, I will see you guys back on the launch pad with an actual rocket this time rather than another test. I swear, I promise. No more testing. Just go. That's right. So I'll see you guys there.